I wrote a message in my notes that I'm never gonna send to you, saying I'm sorry. I guess you never really know what somebody's gonna do when they get lonely. You found somebody better than me to take care of your insecurities. You did it all while leaving me in the dark. I tried so hard to be what you need. If you're into the finer things, well, maybe we should let this fall apart. 'Cause I feel so stupid for falling for you. I should've listened to my friends when they told me not to. They said you're nothing but a one-night stand, trip to Candyland. If you get too close, then you might understand. But I'm I wrote a message in my notes that I'm never gonna send to you, saying I'm sorry. I guess you never really know what somebody's gonna do when they get lonely. You found somebody better than me to take care of your insecurities. You did it all while leaving me in the dark. I try so hard to be what you need. If you're into the finer things, well, maybe we should let this fall apart. 'Cause I feel so stupid for falling for you. I should've listened to my friends when they told me not to. They said you need to make one night stand, trip to Candyland. If you get too close, then you might understand. But now my heart's on my sleeve and I'm in too deep. But you're not thinking twice about me. I wrote a message in my notes that I'm never gonna send to you, saying how I feel if you only knew. I wrote down every old cliche, a four-letter word in 100 ways, and reality hit me in the face. 'Cause I feel so stupid for falling for you. I should've listened to my friends when they told me not to. They said you need to make one night stand, trip to Candyland. can't stop the tears raining down from my eyes. No, 'cause I feel so stupid for falling for you. Should've listened to my friends when they told me not to. They said you never want one night stand, trip to Candyland. If you get too close, then you might understand. But now my heart's on my sleeve and I'm in too deep. But you're not thinking twice about
乗ってるから。美味しい。 lights and trying out brand new drinks with brand new faces. But I'm tired of staying up late. I can't overstate the beauty of settling down with the one you love. Sometimes all I wanna do is be at home next to you. What do you say if we stay? We could be doing nothing. We could just sit here in the silence saying nothing. You could just hold my hand, cause I've never been more comfortable than in your arms, vulnerable or nothing. We could just sit here in the silence saying nothing. You could just hold my hand while we be doing nothing. Thought I'd scare you off by being a homebody, hanging with nobody, but the joke's on me, cause you love solitude more than me. Now I gaze in your eyes every night underneath kitchen lights. It's all the mundane things we do together that give me wings. Sometimes all I wanna do is be at home next to you. What do you say if we stay? We could be doing nothing. We could just sit here in the silence saying nothing. You could just hold my hand, cause I've never been more comfortable than in your arms, vulnerable or nothing. We could just sit here in the silence saying nothing. You could just hold my hand while we be doing nothing. Na 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 na. Say something that I just stay forever. Lying next to you. Times are getting hard, lies are getting dark, but lying next to you. Nothing. We could just stay here and say absolutely nothing.